Alright. Still playing Skyrim. So I went back to talk to Delphine. I gotta get my stuff. Still, some guy named Esburn, whatever his name is. He, oh my god. He's in Riften. He may have some information about these dragon attacks that's going on. So, I have traveled.
What is it?
I have traveled to Riften. And go to see if I can convince this guy to come help us on our quest to stop these recent dragon attacks, because like lately, since I've been traveling through Skyrim, they've been attacking me. And it's not even lower level dragons or blooded dragons. They're like elder dragons now, so or ancient dragons. So it's kind of like they're a whole lot harder to take down. But if you put the game on legendary, it's like, my god. But back in those days, like when I used to play legendary and stuff, I didn't understand the benefits of like building up your armor perks and stuff like that. So it's kind of like I'm starting to see it now. Like, oh, okay, you know, armor perks are pretty cool. Get a lot more ability to survive. So I think I've been to Riften before, so it's kind of like fast travel over there. I think I've been over here. Oh. Yeah, been to Riften. So I'm going to look for Esper, the guy who predicted that these dragons and Alduin, or whatever his name is, just going to revive, and no one believed him. So he hid himself in Riften, and now he's gonna be found. We're gonna find this guy. We're gonna bring him back to this place in Riverwood. We're gonna devise a plan to take down these dragons. But yeah, I've just been doing music for a minute now. I've been doing music for like 15 years. That doesn't seem like a long time because I've been doing it, but I was like, man, if I was like washing cars for 15 years, that'd be an incredible long time. Music is just like one of like the greatest experiences I've ever had.
Expecting fee. Besides, you look like your pockets are a little light on coin. Am I right?
Man.
Passing on a golden opportunity is worse. I've got a bit of an errand to perform, and in my line of work, extra hand, simple. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket. There's someone that... No, you tell me when you're ready, and we'll get started.
Man, I'm trying to find a dude, man. I don't go through all this, man.
I'm ready when you are. Just give the word. Yes.
Oh my god, so you're not gonna tell me what this guy.
Oh, good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of. Please, please. All your questions.
If you're looking for a head, you want to speak with my husband.
I don't think I gotta do this. What the fuck? So, I didn't really care about music at first. Oh shit, go first. I didn't really care about it.
Wouldn't want you to get left out.
Bitch.
The problem is your disrespect for the laws of this land. It's time to face the Jarl's justice.
Told this man I ain't want to do this shit. Go crazy.
Smart man. Now come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course.
Didn't really care about it until I kind of figured it out. You know, figured it out. And,
Nothing like fishing on Lake Onward. I guess I expected too much from you.
That's right.
I didn't think you'd get pinched. Can't say I'm surprised with the way things have been going around here.
But like people around me like kind of forced me to keep going with it.
Never mind that. There's plenty of gold out there for the taking, if you're up to it. All right then. The group I represent has get that in one piece, and we'll see if you really got what it takes.
He spends too much time worrying about it and not enough about
All right, I'll entertain. Yeah, I bet I know your guy. He's hiding out in the Ratway Warrens, paying us good coin for nobody to know about.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But like I kind of understand now why they were like so hard on me to keep going, but back in the day, it just was like something to do. So like I said, I couldn't really sing and dance, and that was like the part of it I wanted to get into. I wanted to play instruments. So when I was young, like everybody was into like the freestyle rap and stuff, and you know, I knew how to do like nursery rhymes and stuff because I used to love to read those books, like the Mother Goose and stuff like that. I used to love to read nursery rhymes and like riddles and stuff like that. It's just very intriguing reads. So, you know, that's what I was like into. And then when I heard them like rapping and stuff, I kind of equated the two. I was like, oh, this is just kind of like the nursery rhymes, just a little more complex, you know, and it's a little more rhythmic as opposed to like the context. Yeah. And I would listen to like the old school rap. And I liked it that. I like the newer stuff. I just couldn't. Like I'm gonna tell you like this. Like the newer stuff, I didn't understand a word they were saying. Like they were saying it so fast, and they were just talking about stuff I never would do. Like so it was just like I did not understand a word they were saying. Like you couldn't pay me to understand what they were saying. Like, I did not get it. But everybody was on it. And I'm like, how do you remember all this shit going crazy? Like, how do you remember everything he said? Like, this guy said so much stuff in 2 minutes, 3 minutes. How do you remember all that? That's what made me, like, fascinated with, like, the people who could remember it, you know, as much as it was the music. It was like, they would sing that shit word for word, go crazy. And I could not do that. Like, I would listen to the rap. I used to try. I would listen to the rap song. You know, once or twice. I didn't know you had to listen to it all day, every day, you know. Like, that's how music was back in the day, you know. Like, man, a song you listen to all day. Like, that was the go-to all day. But, once I figured out that, okay, you know, it's like the nursery rhymes. You just gotta kind of rhyme about what you're doing, you know, or make it up, like, you know, like how I am with the video games. That's how they were with like actual life, I guess. You know, just being like extremely violent. You know, I like violent video games, like, because you know, that's just like something I wouldn't really do in real life. Be like an extremely violent person. So like the games just kind of like give me an understanding into a world I'll never understand. Like, you know, and like okay, like if I have played a video game that's just like you just sit at home all day, I probably wouldn't like that game because I can do that in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, play a game where you like just never even knew it was like that. You know, like, oh okay. It's kind of like did like the nursery rhyme stuff. I just kind of like made up some stuff that I would do. Just kind of made the words rhyme. I just like to read, so I know a lot of words. And I thought like I was just rapping, you know. I thought it was whack. I was like, this shit's whack, you know. Because I remember back in the day, like I kind of get, but back in the day, like everything I did, like, oh man, that's lame, that's whack, you know. So I used to always think like, okay, fuck you know, this is gonna be some whack ass shit, but fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyway because I'm lit. You know? In my mind, I was tripping. I don't give a damn. Yeah. Like everybody was like going crazy. I was like, oh my god. He's like, man, that shit, do it again, man. Just maybe do shit every day. I was like, oh my god, I think it's not that serious. I don't even like rap. Really, check out my singing skills. Check out how I dance. No, you can't dance. You can't don't you ever dance again. Like, don't you ever do that shit again. Spit something though. Spit hot 16 real quick. Spit that shit. Don't dance, don't sing, don't you ever sing, dance. Okay. So I just kind of like I remember like when like this and years went on, like, you know, I was doing like a little freestyle. You know, I felt good about myself because I was like, oh, I finally understand how to freestyle. I always knew, I just didn't get it. You know, I was just like too smart for my own good. Like I always thought there was so much more to it. You know, it's like instead of just kind of like going with it, you know, see what happens. But somebody taught me how to write music, and I was like, I was into those things because most of the rap I listened to, like lyrically it was cool, but like, I mean, like skill wise it was cool, but it was just like it wasn't like really lyrical. Like it was, you know, it's like with the words that I wanted to hear. You know what I mean? Like they just wasn't explaining it the way that I understood at the time. So there was just like somebody put me on. It was like, man, you gotta find an artist that you can relate with. You know what I mean? Like you just listening to what's hot. You need to be finding an artist that you know what I'm saying, that intrigues you, that makes you want to like listen more and stuff like that. So, you know, we had like mutual artists. You know, I was like, oh, okay, I like this music. And he was like, yeah, man, you know, I've been listening to this dude. You need to check him out. And I checked him out. I was like, man, this is the truth. See, this type of stuff I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So, like from that point, I started writing. The dude had taught me how to write. I mean, you gotta just write it line for line. You know, I used to try to write it like when we was in class doing like writing what you call that, paragraphs and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I would try to like write a whole paragraph and wouldn't even know where it rhymed at. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, man, you just gotta write it line for line, man. And wrote my first flow. Everybody loved it. You wrote it on paper, we should show everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's how we did music back in the day. Like, it wasn't, oh man, you could get you on my hot song. We didn't have ways to record and stuff. So you had to write the title on top of the paper. You write who verse was first. You know, you write your verse. Write the chorus, then you put verse 2, you know what I'm saying? And then like you pass it around class and everybody, it was like a song, you know. Oh snap, y'all in there. Yeah, so it was at that point that's when I knew I was like, I could do this. You know, I was like, I could do this. You know, I'm doing this. Like, so that was like my escape from school, because school was like, it was not like I thought it was supposed to be. Like, I thought like if you were like smart, like, you know, people would respect you and stuff, but it wasn't like that at all. Like, you were smart, like when people hated you, and like that's a real energy. Like, yeah, getting good grades is an energy, but hate is a serious energy. It's like a real energy. So it's just like my escape from. And I can be smart, no one care. You know what I mean? I was just like, okay. Like, I didn't have to turn this paper in. Like, you know, I actually could hide this from the teacher. So, it was like at that point, like, I just started writing, you know. Like, I would get one of those like composition notebooks, and I was just writing around. I was like that was my release. Like I was in class and I was stressed out. Like, usually I would like turn into the class clown, or like if the teacher was like being disrespectful, I'd be disrespectful back because it made me feel good. Because like her being disrespectful to me for nothing would like make me feel like terrible. Like, oh, I don't, you know, and it would laugh for like days on days. Oh my God, this shit when I go away. So I like gotta disrespect them back, you know, and I feel good. You know, I would get in trouble though. I feel good. I didn't care. I feel good, you know. But I could just put it on the route, you know, write that down. That was fun.
No, never fun.
Hey, y'all tripping. Man, you better stay up in there, man. I ain't got no business with you, man.
Come here.
That's crazy, man. Stay over there, man. Trapping. Crazy. So he all right over there. Stay over there, man.
Go away. What? No, that's not me. I'm not desperate. I don't know what you're talking about.
But I had one of those little composition notebooks, man. Before I knew it, bro, I filled up that whole paper. I mean, the whole book. And I've never done that. Like I would have a composition notebook, and like I'm talking from the beginning of the school year to the end of the school year, I would never fill those things up. Never. I would never fill them up. I would get close. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like, only reason I feel it because I tore the paper out. Because back in them days, man, loose leaf was precious. Like, you know what I mean? Like, maybe not some people, but to back in those days, man, you get your piece of loose leaf paper. Like, what? You had loose leaf? You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, at the beginning of school, you might get you like a little 200 pack or something like that. But, man, towards the middle, man, loose leaf, man, we brought this paper, bro. Man, I used to read the good day. That used to be fun. But, oh, man, look, you know, I had to tear that paper out the composition notebook right on that. Hey, turn that in. You just get the hole punches, make it official. Shoot. Man, look, we're, let me see. I filled out that composition notebook. And that's when I was ready to record. I was like, man, I need to start dropping this, because I used to be my own man. I used to be the mixer and everything, you know. I used to rap. That's how I used to listen to it. I used to rap it. I used to go through it, rap and spin it. I used to curse though. I used to like every pronoun, verb, similarly. I used to curse. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like that's what people related with. Like my curse, like they respected it. You know, but as I got older, you know, I learned to replace those words with deeper meaning. You know, like I'm saying something, but instead of me cursing, I could just add a word that gives it a deeper meaning. But then that mean I had to go into the dictionary, figure out what this word mean. That was an adventure to go into like the dictionary and like look at it and be like, man, I could have sworn this word meant this, you know, and it do, but it means so much more, you know what I'm saying? Or like, you know, you hear a person say a word and it's like, I didn't even know this person was explaining that to me in one word. Like, wow, explain all this in one word. Wow, you know what I'm saying? I don't even think they knew, you know, because they'd have been more like fascinated with what they were saying, you know, it just made words like so beautiful to me.
No one can escape it.
Then I ain't get in the studio until I was like 16, something like that. I was about 16 years old. That was about time technology, because back in the day you had to get a track board or a mixer. You know what I'm saying? You want to drop something. You know what I'm saying? But now, you know, like when I was like 16, that's when I kind of caught on. Like everybody was like, that's when laptops and stuff was really hitting. Like they had laptops out, but people didn't really have them. Everything was like the desktops. But you know, when I was a teenager and stuff, that's when people got the laptops. You know what I'm saying? Because like, you know, you can have a studio, but a desktop, that. You know what I mean? It was like, it was hard to like work with a desktop because it was so slow. You know what I'm saying? But with the desktops I was familiar with, you know what I'm saying? But it was like, once the laptops hit, and you know, like I think the processor speed went from like 128 to 256. What? You know what I'm saying? Man, you can drop them songs, man. We started off with the studio program and one of them little computer mics, like you talking on the webcam. You know what I'm saying? You had to put the little headphone mics. Spit. Spit. Shoot. They upgraded, went to Radio Shack, got one of them little ketone speaker mics. You know, just spit. You know. Did with Best Buy went to Best Buy one day, found out you could buy them the little condenser mics. It was on ever since. Then got my money together and paid for a session in a real studio, and then like at that moment, that's when I knew. I was like, man, you know, this is the big leagues, because I can't tell the difference. You know what I mean? Like I was like, I understood why you pay to go to the studio, but I really couldn't tell the difference. You know, I was like, man, I can't tell the difference from being at home and going to the studio. So I just kind of started rapping just to do it. I didn't really care. You know what I'm saying? And from there, it's just history, man. Just dropping stuff, man. Just, you know, taking the initiative to learn more. You know what I mean? That's really what I've been doing. Like ever since I kind of figured out the studio part, you know, because I always had the skills and the talent, but you know, thank God for the genetics and just the people around me that influenced me. But you know, just taking that initiative to keep going. You know what I mean? And just seeing what else you could do. You know what I mean? It's gonna get to a point where you like, don't want to do it no more because you done seen enough, but you gotta keep going past that part. You know what I mean? You gotta keep going. So once you get to the part where you like, yo, stay behind that door, good. I told you get your ass behind it. But once you get to the point to where, you know, you ain't got nothing to prove to yourself no more, you know, that's just the beginning. You know what I'm saying? That's the beginning. That's when you really gonna start seeing what you could do. But see, here go the thing. You know, you gotta survive the lifestyle. See what I'm saying? Like the lifestyle, that's what really is going to like affect you. It ain't the music as much as the lifestyle that come with it. You know what I'm saying? Because you can go out there and live that little Poindexter, you know, like I don't rock with this person, all that, you know. You got to become a people person. You want to make great music. You know what I'm saying? Because most of the people that's going to take you to the next level, they doing a lot of the stuff you would never do. And it's not the fact that you're going to do it with them, but you're going to have to respect this person. You know what I'm saying? You have to respect this person because they're going to take you to the next level with it if you were trying to get there. You know what I'm saying? But that lifestyle can get with you because eventually you're going to be like, oh, well, yeah, you know. Oh, you like to go to the strip club after you get out of the session. You know what I'm saying? You might have to go to the strip club with them one day. They might call you up. Hey, man, I'm trying to get in the yo. I'm at the strip club. Meet me at the strip club. You want to go to the strip club, see some ass, bro. You know what I'm saying? Can you handle it? Can you handle it? Okay. Man, to see some ass bounce or something, you know what I'm saying? That might be what you want to be into. You might got a wife at home or something, you know what I'm saying? You might have to go to the strip club, you know what I'm saying? I can say the lifestyle get to you. You might got some females in the yo. You happily married. You might got some fine ass females in the yo. They see you doing your thing, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna know, because once you close them doors, it gotta be soundproof, you know? Ain't nobody gonna know. What you gonna do? The lifestyle will get to ya. What you call them left ass burn? That's my, you all right down there, bro? I don't hear that. No doubt. I must have put it on. Go check. Oh. Can you handle the lifestyle? You know what I'm saying? Like I was in the lifestyle for like, not saying I was doing everything in it, but I was in it, you know, for like 15 years. Like after about 14 years, I couldn't take it no more. Like, I just couldn't do it no more. I just couldn't do it. It got the best of me. Like, I thought I would never do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just couldn't do it no more. It was affecting my whole entire infrastructure of how I was existing, you know, and I didn't even realize it because I was so caught up in making great music. I didn't think about the vehicle, the vessel that was taking me to the destination to do that, you know. I didn't realize, you know what I'm saying? Traveling through void space.